Good afternoon, boys and girls. Mrs. Disidore here for our third grade read aloud. Oops, I'm knocking things over. Let me just fix my phone. Okay, we're doing a third grade read aloud of Superfudge. And we didn't get to finish our chapter yesterday. We were finishing chapter 8, called Naturally Fortified. Remember, we learned that Fudgy loves to learn about new words. He's always asking, what does that mean? What does that mean? He was talking about how things are naturally fortified, which means they have vitamins in them. But he actually mistakenly thought it said naturally 45 as in the number, which was cute. Let me see where else. I'm looking back to see if there's anything else important. Um, Peter went into town with his friend Alex, and there's a store that sells all different pieces of art and paintings. And he noticed one of the paintings, and they knew that it was Jimmy Fargo's father's painting from his friend back in New York City. So he knows Jimmy Fargo's father is starting to his paintings are starting to get popular. So that was interesting. Okay. That night I asked my parents if they knew that Frank Fargo was becoming famous. Yes, Dad said. Didn't you? No. Nobody ever told me. Nobody ever tells me anything. Mom and I are considering buying one of his paintings. It's in the art store in the art gallery downtown. That white thing with the black circles and the red square? I asked. That's the one, Dad said. Do you like it? Oh, no, I said. It sure does cost a lot. That's the problem, Dad said. But now that I'm going back to work, Mom began, looking up from her needlepoint. You're going where? I said. Back to work, she told me. I've been offered a part-time job by Dr. Monroe, a dentist in town. I thought you were sick of teeth, I said. I thought you wanted to study art history. Art history will have to wait, Mom said. For now, I've decided to be more practical. I looked at Dad. It's because of the book, I thought. That stupid book. You wouldn't have to be practical if Dad was president of the advertising agency, would you? Peter! Mom sounded angry. That's not a very thoughtful thing to say. I didn't care if she felt angry, because I did too. It's all right, Anne, Dad said. I think I know what Peter's getting at. He'd like me to be president of the agency. Right, Peter? Well, sure. Who wouldn't want his father to be president? But I don't want to be president of the agency, Dad said. And you've got to try to understand that. I do want to write my book, though. And sometimes you've got to do what's really important to you, even if it's not practical. And I never said I was sick of teeth, Mom told me. I said I wanted to think about a changing career. So I'm thinking, it would be nice to have a job again. And if Daddy weren't at home writing his book, I wouldn't be able to leave Tootsie. So it's all working out. You see? No, I said. Everything is different. So Peter's having a hard time with all these changes. His dad isn't working at the company he used to work at because he's trying to write a book. Mom is usually home, but now she's thinking about going back to work. So not only do they also have the new baby, and they live in this new neighborhood. So Peter's not very happy with all the changes. And he said, no, everything is different. What do you mean, Dad asked. I don't know, just everything. Mom going back to work, you writing a book, us living here, Tootsie being born, Bud's going to kindergarten, me in 6th grade. Everything is different. And you don't like it, Mom asked? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't know if I do or if I don't. Changes take some getting used to, Dad said. But in the long run, they're healthy. I didn't feel like listening anymore, so I said, can I call Jimmy tonight? Sure, Dad said. Go ahead. Jimmy answered the phone. Hey, how's it going? He asked. I could tell he was eating something. I don't know, I told him. Everything's different. I just can't get used to it. Well, everything's the same around here, except that you're gone. He must have swallowed because his voice cleared. He told me about school and about our friends and about the way Felix Hubman is telling the whole world how much he misses me. And then he said, Peter, I have something to tell you. What is it? I've been using your rock. Not just sitting on it, but using it. You know what I mean? It's okay, I said. Don't worry about it. No kidding? No. You're a great friend. You know that? A really great friend. I'm just going to stop there. I don't really know about the rock. I don't know if they talked about that in the other book, but it must be something special between them. That's where they played in the park or something. I have something to tell you too, I said. I've been using my crystal. Not just looking at it, but using it to get to sleep at night. Oh, he said. So I guess we're even, I said. I guess so. It didn't sound as if I were the world's greatest friend anymore. I saw a painting by your father today, I told him, ready to change the subject. The white one, with the black circles and the red square. Oh, that one, he said. My father painted that one right before my mother left for Vermont. One night they had this big fight, and she threw red paint on the canvas. That's how the red square got there, and that's why it's called Anita's Anger. I didn't know what to say, because Jimmy never talks about his parents' divorce. So I changed the subject again. You know how much it costs? $2,500. Can you believe that anybody would pay that much for it? Shows how much you know about art, Peter. It sounded as if he had something in his mouth again. Pretzels, I thought. My father's last 3 paintings were sold for over $2,000 apiece. So before you go opening your fat mouth, you should find out what you're talking about. And he hung up. Great. Just what I needed. My best friend hanging up on me. He'll probably call me back in 10 minutes, I thought. But he didn't. So Jimmy and Peter had a little bit of a fight. It's hard being away from friends like that. They seem to get mad at one another. All right. I waited until Halloween afternoon to call him. It's me, I said. I'm sorry. About what? He asked. You know, about the price of your father's paintings. Oh, that. It just so happens that my parents are thinking about buying it. Which one? You know, Anita's Anger. Oh, that one. You should tell them to buy a different painting. Anita's Anger is a rip-off. Even my father says so. But you said... I know what I said. For a minute, neither one of us spoke. Finally, I asked, so what are you doing for Halloween? The usual. Nothing, he said. How about you? I'm taking Fudge trick-or-treating. How'd you get roped into that? I volunteered. You volunteered? I think he was chewing gum this time. You weren't kidding when you said everything's changed. He was chewing gum. I could tell he was blowing a bubble, and I thought I heard the pop when the bubble broke. My mother and father were surprised when I told them I'd take Fudge trick-or-treating. But Alex said he'd come along with me as long as he didn't have to walk next to Fudge, or hold his hand crossing streets, or anything gross like that. Besides, we planned to take him out early, bring him home, then go out by ourselves. And I knew how badly he wanted to go with us, and not with Mom or Dad like all the other kindergarten babies. Alex called for me at 6:30, and when I saw him, I couldn't believe it. He was wearing a costume, a sheet decorated with black circles and one red square. It's Anita's Anger, he said. You like it? He turned around a couple of times, holding his arms out. It's different, I said. What are you? He asked. Me? I said. I was wearing jeans and a flannel shirt, the same clothes I'd worn to school that day. He's a 6th grader, Fudge said, and Tootsie's a baby, and Turtle's a dog, and Mommy's a mommy, and Daddy's a daddy, but I'm a scary, scary ghost. Ooh! Fudge swooped around the room. You mean you're not even going to wear a costume, Alice asked? Not even a mask? Sure I am, I said. It's, upstairs. Wait a minute, I'll go get it. I raced up the stairs and found Mom changing Tootsie. Where's Fudge's disguise? I asked her. She looked blank. The one he sent away for. You know, 4 cereal box tops and 25 cents. Oh, that disguise. I'm not sure. But Mom, I need it right away, so please try to remember. I thought you said you weren't dressing up this year. I changed my mind, and Alex is downstairs waiting. Let's see, Mom said, fastening Tootsie's clean diaper. It could be in with Fudge's toys. He's always like that disguise. Look in his closet, in the red toy box. I ran down the hall to Fudge's room and threw open his closet door. The red toy box, the red toy box. Let's see. Here it is. I dragged it out and rummaged through it. And there at the very bottom, in a Pepperidge Farm cookie box were the black eyeglass rims attached to the rubber nose and the stick-on beard and mustache. I also found an old hat that once belonged to Grandfather Haster. I smoothed it out and put it on, along with Fudge's disguise. I checked myself in the bathroom mirror, then ran downstairs. Hey, that's mine, Bud hollered when he saw me. I'm just borrowing it for a few hours. No, no, no. No, I said. Okay, then you don't get to go trick-or-treating with me and Alex. You can go with Daddy, like all the other kindergarten babies. Goodbye. I flung off the glasses and rubber nose, tossed them aside, and acted like I was really going to leave without him. No, he cried. Come back, Peter. Not unless I get to wear your disguise. Okay, you can wear it. But it's still mine, right? Yeah, sure, it's still yours. I looked over at Alex, who was shaking his head. Alex still can't figure out my family. We grabbed our pillowcases to hold our candy and we left. We worked our way up one side of the street, then down the other. When we got close to Mrs. Muldar's house, Alex said, Maybe she'll give us some worms for a treat. Worms? Fudge said. Yeah, she's very big on worms, Alex told her. All right, I'm going to stop here because this is a very long chapter, I realize. So they're off trick-or-treating. All right, he's dressed up, and we'll see if anything silly happens. All right, so I hope you have a great afternoon, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.